Hey, you guys, welcome back. Alrighty, so this is going to be part two for the previous reading, which was posted around noon today, so about 5 hours ago. I left the cards out because I said, I just wanted to sit with the energy, but what ended up happening, I left the house, went and got some lunch. I even listened to the recording twice and was waiting to hear from spirit to help me make the connection from where this was going, because to be honest, I wasn't even sure where we were headed. I was just going with what I was hearing and seeing and just delivering the message. But you guys, since you all seem to be interested in part two, I finally said, okay, let me just go back to the table. And it was some time ago that I received a vision, or just a clear understanding that I should just start putting pen to paper. And I, do that every now and again, especially with energy channelings. When I have like client readings, I like to go and put the pen to paper and write down what I get so I can tell the client. But I said, you know what, let me go back to like my art school, beginnings. And I'm getting ready to start just drawing. And the message it was like telling a story, you guys. So I'm here with part two, and I want to share with you all, the illustration and everything. And we're going to go ahead and conclude and summarize this reading on up. It's very interesting because what was trying to come out at the time of the reading 5 hours ago, it wasn't fully manifested in that way for me able to be able to deliver to. Okay, that was a lot. Sorry. I think I'm excited. I'm excited to tell you guys, what is here. All right, so if you didn't get to watch part one, please go watch it if you like, but I'll just catch you up to speed. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so this meant, there's some sort of union happening, partnership, but it seemed like there was an energy of a train here for me. And then, I called it the hate train because that's what it felt like. I had the Queen of Wands, who seemed to have taken a back seat to whoever's in this hermit mode energy, because they're actually the conductor of the train. So they've basically taken over. And I also referred to the train as like a party train, like a party bus. Like you just get on the bus and you just go from place to place to place, and there's drinks and everybody's just plastered. Nobody's driving, but it's like they leave their lives in the care of the driver. So I said, the driver of this hermit energy could possibly be a Virgo, but this is someone who, I felt also was cloaked. So I was dealing with that energy at the time of the reading, but I just wasn't sure, how to deliver on that. We had somebody who couldn't wait to get there, but they're actually backwards, but they're upside down by way of this Knight of Swords. But, this is irrational energy. So it's like, can we hurry up and get there? But then, this they're basically upside down on their head. So they're already not in a good mind frame of reference. And then we have the Knight of Wands here, who is, similar element to the Queen of Wands. So I figured, there's some sort of counterparts here. The Knight of Wands was telling these other two by way of the Knight of Cups here, which I had mentioned, and the Knight of Swords, like, you guys just chill out, just have, let's have a good time or whatever. Just trying to allude is what the energy was, because the Knight of Wands knew specifically what this was about, because they've been here before many times with this Queen of Wands. And now the Knight of Cups in the reverse, I felt like was at the end of this train energy, but this is the one who's all in their emotions, like they're on the verge of, wanting to jump off of the back of the train. And, they're just trying to find out how they even got in this position to begin with, riding on this hate train. Now, at the station, this train is due to arrive at the station to where it felt like person A and person B on either side waiting to get on. They don't know each other. But this train, the whole point is, I'm hearing the word derailment again as I'm talking. The whole point of this train is to pick up these two, to get on the train with them. So collective at the time, I was feeling like, okay, so this possibly is the Two of Cups energy. This is them, somebody relocated to where one of them already lived. They don't know each other, but they're in the neighborhood. Like this Two of Cups energy, they might be right under your nose, possibly in the same apartment building. Even neighborhood energy is what I was getting. But this train coming through, it's like, okay, are they supposed to get on this train? Because this is the hate train. And then at the same time, I'm thinking, the Two of Cups, one of these people that's waiting on the train happens to be part of the collective. Okay, so then I had to focus on this energy here, which I said this is possibly where the lie is, because I was feeling that a web of lies, I believe, was a channeling. So by way of, revealing that there was some truth here with this Page of Swords, and then somebody who is, ready for whatever, they're like, bring it. And then that Six of Wands reverse was like, but they don't want any credit for it, right? And then behind all of that was this Queen of Pentacles reverse. So this train is about to meet some sort of head-on collision here. And I said that this area at, we'll call this the platform, like the train platform where they come pick up and drop off, right? Where we have our two unsuspecting people. They don't even know each other, but I feel this is that Two of Cups energy. All hope was lost at one point with the 10 of Pentacles reverse. And then, they finally decided to kind of look outside of the box that they've built around them. So that's just opening up, everything for them in regards to this ultimate abundance once they, meet and go from there. That's, it's basically the Two of Cups right there. So you guys, so let's revisit. I mentioned cloaking energy here, right? And I even asked you, I said, is this you, collective, when I was talking about this Queen of Pentacles reverse? So I'm like, okay, so how is the train meeting this energy on the left side that's speaking some truth, that's ready for war? They're ready for it. Okay, hold that thought, y'all. So I got paper or pen to paper, and this is what I came up with. I'm gonna move it a little closer to the camera, make sure you can see. All right, y'all. So I started out drawing the train itself and the actual cars. I just drew cars until I didn't feel like I needed to draw anymore. So there are 5 of them. Not that that matters, but it might. I don't know. Anyway, the next thing I wrote down was divine timing, because that was one of the channeled phrases that came through before the cards came out. So this has to be some sort of divine meeting, or I'm hearing apparition even, something taking place that is divinely guided here. And not to mention guided by way of the train and journey energy, right? Travel. So there's the train, right? I have, greed listed as one of the cars, because I said it's a connection of energy. And this Queen of Wands just brought these people along on this hate train. I have lust as another. And I wrote down for the third card, fake friends / bad business. And then for the fourth card or fifth card, if we're not including the actual engine, I wrote reserved for coffins, right? Okay. Mind you, I'm channeling when I'm doing this. This is the actual pen to paper, manifestation of the clairvoyance and all that good stuff, the audience, but it's just so you can see it yourself. So I wrote down all aboard because it felt like this was like the last call. Like, are y'all coming or no? But whoever's in this hermit mode energy in the front, they're cloaked. So I'm like, okay, that's a disguise, right? I was feeling that, but wasn't sure how to put that to words in the very beginning in the reading from 5 hours ago. Anyway, y'all, so I wrote down this all aboard is coming from the collective's clone. And then I never used this word, but it was a doppelganger sort of energy as well. So I'm like, okay, is that a clone? That must be the same thing. And I wrote in parentheses because what I was strongly feeling was this is definitely a ploy, right? Because the Queen of Wands, they want to turn up. They want to have a back seat. They just want to get to you, collective. Like all of this work that they've put in by way of these actions, all these wands here. And then even bringing others along to, I don't know who they are, but they want to come ride this train with them, this party bus sort of train here. All right. Now, the train is headed to this big old bat in the sky, right? And I put their maker because I heard to meet their maker, and I put a little POW symbol for drama, because that's exactly what it is. It's you, collective. You're driving the train and you don't even know it, and they don't even know it. They do not know that you are in charge of taking them to this assumed, supposed destination of you. They don't know that this is you driving though. But where it's going is going to meet this Queen of Pentacles reverse. That's who they had in despair. That's who they had drained and put them in the Ten of Pentacles. So if you can relate to that collective, then that's exactly what this is. It's a facade though. You're no longer in this energy, but they're on the party bus, mind you. They've been pouring drinks. They've been having a good time. They've been recruiting people to even get to you. All right, y'all. So look, I wrote also, let's see what I wrote. I wrote 2 of Cups will take the next train and let this one pass by. So I put you plus them, whoever this person is. You probably haven't even met yet. I don't know. But y'all are standing on the platform looking like this train coming up is just, they're speeding. Like they don't even look like they're trying to stop. But y'all, are expecting to get on the train. Obviously, you're on the platform. But this train is like, it's either slowed down and it's not opened the doors for anybody to get on. There's been no call here. And it's like when the train takes off again, either it's going full blast through or it stopped before it got to the actual place to pick up passengers. And it's just kind of stopped there. But then it's like, y'all are thinking, your separate thoughts, by the way, that I guess we'll have to take the next train then. But you guys are the ones that this train is actually looking for, but they're so plastered in their own little hate energy. They don't even see you guys standing there waiting. Because mind you, they would have threw a fit if they knew that they passed up the actual participants that they were headed for. But guess who's the conductor? It's you, collective. It's you, but it's not you. But it's really you. It's your energy that's leading this Queen of Wands reverse and these people who are long for the ride, the hate train ride, to meet who they think that they were going to try to destroy by way of this Queen of Pentacles reverse, which actually happens to be a setup. Yes, it is. It's a setup by their maker, right? And also yours, but you refer to them as God, Holy Spirit, universe, pure divine white light, but they took a back seat to whoever's driving the train, which again, collective, is you. All right, y'all. I hope this helps.